Yeah.
This nigga didn't say nothing about juice though.
What you mean? You ready? All right, buddy. So, welcome to the Four Quarters podcast with Oz and Rick.
It should be Rick and Oz, man.
No, why not?
Because I'm the guest. This your show.
No, this your show.
Nah, this your shit.
We finally got you out.
Don't mean it's my shit.
Well, it is what it is.
Hey, man.
I felt
Rick and Oz, man.
I felt like when I did it that way, I did it for the purpose of kind of bringing someone else to the forefront.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of always being,
got you.
front, you know?
Right.
So,
But as Cam is what's my jigging them shit with Cam isn't you think Cam would go for it being Mace and Cam?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Cam was going for that. I don't think Cam was going for that. I just don't. It is what it is. Shit. If it was different, it is what it is. It'll be Cam and Mace.
Well, you gotta understand too.
I'm the feature.
You gotta understand this. Whoever goes first in the name. Like, bruh.
Okay. All right.
Why? I mean, why? What's?
I'm just saying it's your shit, man.
Don't you start that shit.
All right, let's go.
Don't you start that shit.
Let's go. Do I look wide in the motherfucking? I feel wide up in here, you know.
That's because it's only two of us. It's normally like stuff with like three, four people.
I look wide though. Okay, let's go.
First topic.
12
minute quarters. That's how we going.
Yeah, we gotta explain it to the people.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. So before I start the 12-minute clock,
this shit is new.
How it goes is okay. How it goes. Sorry, I'm getting used to all of this stuff. How it goes with the 12-minute quarters is we're gonna run 12 minutes. Once we're done with the topic, that topic ends. It goes to the next quarter. Okay, so you follow 4 quarters.
Right.
Okay, with the option to go into overtime.
Right.
The first quarter, which we want to eventually have someone that's going to sit in and say, "Hey, Oz won that quarter," so we can have a definitive, winner.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Right now, it's just us two.
Damn.
And guess what?
We
we looking for a nice young lady.
No, we can't do that.
Why not?
Can't do that.
Well, okay, well, tell me why we can't have a nice young lady.
I mean, we got a nice young lady, but we can't.
Why we can't have a nice young lady?
Because the idea that we came up with, we can't do that.
Say, what was the idea?
I'm not gonna say the idea. I'm just saying we can't do it. I mean,
are you scared?
Nah, not at all. I'm just saying we can have a nice young lady. You know what I'm saying? We can bring Donna back.
Hey, so all right. So then the first see.
I was being serious though. I wasn't even being.
You like Donna.
I like Donna. I do.
No,
I like Donna.
But she's not. See, the thing is, what we talked about.
Donna, we gonna call you.
No, you not even.
We gonna call you.
You not even gonna call Donna.
I'm gonna we Instagram friends, so I can slide in the DM. I mean, not on just say how you doing, not like slide in the DM.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you sing it. But that's we
I heard you.
We can go beyond. We can move beyond.
See.
We can go past
see,
that.
I
Man.
heard you. That's that light skin shit.
Nah,
But actually, no. See, you not like that.
I'm not.
You not like that.
I'm not.
So
I'm not.
Nobody has to worry about you, stepping up on they lady.
Nah, man. Nah, I don't do stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. All right. So I think did we explain it to him enough? Or do we need to go thorough?
4 quarters? Nah. 12 minutes a quarter? We good. We good money. Let's run it.
All right. So let me get the quarter. Let me get the quarter popping.
First quarter.
Oh, right. First quarter. And go. So check it out. I watched this documentary called God Forbid, and I had some questions on it. God Forbid was about a pool boy who was sexually involved with Jerry Farwell's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for those of you who don't know who Jerry Farwell is, he is a evangelical.
Evangelist?
Well, yeah, something like
Okay.
that. And so he owned a church, obviously, but he also owned a school called Liberty.
Right.
Bro,
Mm-hmm.
This documentary blew me away. The kid was 20 years old. His name was Dan. Damn, I forgot the damn name, kid. But y'all can find his name.
Yeah, right.
So with this, my questions that I had. First of all, before I even dive into the question that I have for you.
Right.
Do you no? I'm not even gonna say that because I was gonna say something else, but not.
What?
Freak offs.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to explain to people what a cuckold is.
Mm-hmm.
So
explain it to them. I already know.
But I want to explain it to people.
Explain it to them though.
Yeah. So a cuckold is a man he's married to his wife. He likes his wife. He likes to watch his wife have sex with another man, and he beats off to it.
Right.
It gets him going. And so this is what Jerry was doing.
Yeah, that's what he into.
His wife.
Same shit Puff Daddy was into.
Say what?
I said same shit Diddy was into.
I mean, or into.
Oh, into. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same shit.
We allegedly.
Nah. He like to see other men pipe his lady. I mean, people doing some different shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta accept that for what it is.
Kinky shit.
Kinky shit, man.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a 7-year relationship affair.
Mm-hmm.
My question to you, and I want to say this too, because all of this information has got to go out so people have to understand it. He was a Trump supporter.
Mm-hmm.
He basically brung this kid around, gave the kid money, started him up a business. His wife was 50% owner. His pool boy that was smashing his wife was 25% owner, and then they had this other guy, these other people that was in there as 25%. He wanted nothing to do with it.
Right.
But as long as he knew this kid, he seen this kid as a person that would keep his family together. Like, that's how he seen him. Because he felt like if she's happy, then we all happy.
Right.
But come to find out, they were doing this with other kids too. Mm. So what we call them predators?
No. Maybe she just like younger guys.
Younger guys of age.
Of age, right. Is that a predator? If you're of age?
But
how's that a predator if you're of age?
Okay, we can argue this point right quick.
I'm just asking.
If you're out here not letting this guy, because mind you, they didn't let him like get out of the deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't want to fuck no more. Like, he didn't want to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was some crazy stuff going on. I mean, you got Jerry in the corner fucking jerking off, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I ran trains before, so I mean.
You said what?
Huh? You ain't never run the train before?
So check it out.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Now, I having somebody in the corner beating off is a little different. You know what I'm saying? But back in high school.
But that was a little predatorial. Back in high school was.
We used to run trains.
But that's a little different than you. That's not your girl.
Yeah,
it's the girl that you found to be able to do that, but not your wife. Not your wife.
Right.
You're actually piping. You're 20 years old, and these people are 23 years old, older than you. Maybe older than that.
Okay. Yeah, but you're 20 and you broke.
Okay, and so
you 20 and you broke.
Look, we 4 minutes into this quarter.
Okay.
And I'm already getting you to get on my side with this. I think I might be able to get you on my side.
Yeah, you ain't gotta. When I was 20 years old, I was knocking everything down. Everything down. Now, I've never had sex with a lady that was like a woman that was that old. You know what I'm saying? I don't recall.
How old is too old?
No old is too old. I mean, depending on what you into. I mean, for me, at 20 is a little different. I think the oldest I've ever had was I was 20, she was 29 or 30. She was 29, she was about to be 30. Shout out to her. Shout out to Chandra. But
he gave names. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo, he out here reminiscing.
So
he
yeah.
fumbling the basketball over here.
But 20 years old, and you figure if somebody come with a bag, would you do it? Yeah, I probably would. There's no probably about it, because I had sex with a lot of questionable people at 20. Fat girls, you know, I ain't really into fat girls, but I knocked them down. At 20, you don't really think about it too much. Like, you don't really give it no
You was
thought.
taking it for the team sometimes?
I'm definitely taking one for the team, bro.
How many times you take it for the team?
Man, a lot. I didn't care, bro. I was the can man.
So
you know
you,
what
so
I'm
you,
saying?
so you
I
basically,
can.
so you basically saying that you would do it for the money.
Absolutely.
How long you staying? You staying 7 years? Or you staying? Is it a plan that you mapping out? Are you mapping out a plan to get yourself out of this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So if
Women do it all the time, though.
Elaborate.
Younger women fuck older dudes and get money. It's the same concept.
How much money you think they putting away before they say it's done, and they're not going to swallow anymore? They're not going to.
I don't know, but usually they move on to somebody else. I mean, that's what younger girls do. I mean, usually richer older men like younger women, and that's what the younger women usually do. If they usually be in their 20s, they be messing around. Just like and what's her name don't even need no money.
Who?
What's her name's daughter?
Oh, freaking.
Yeah, she just
Russell
fucking.
Simmons?
Yeah, she just fucking with an old motherfucker just to be fucking with him. Like she tripping.
Bro, when I seen that, I was like, yo, I know Russ. In his mind, he like, this is karma.
Yeah, gotta be. You're right. Because you know how many models he done knocked down that was 21 and barely 21. You know what I'm saying? So like, how can you really, you know? I understand because it's your daughter, but it's one of those things.
Having daughters, that all of the stuff that I think about it at 43, and I'm like, dang, and I pray every day.
Yeah, because I did a lot of daughters dirty. Where the camera at? I did a lot of daughters dirty. You know what I'm saying?
But you better now though. You're better, yo.
Yeah,
Oz, first of all, you're a stand-up guy.
I mean, yeah, now I am. Yeah, now I am. I mean, I'm an old dude now.
But I've never seen, even in. So we met in
2005.
It's about to be 20 years, right?
No, man. Yeah. Well, 2005. Yeah.
I've never seen.
24.
Yeah. So me, Rick, when I speak to, people about you, it's stand up, don't do girls wrong, ain't cheating.
But that depends on when they knew me, at what point in my life that they knew me in. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I didn't know you before 2005.
Right.
So I don't know the Rick from 2005. And then somebody might know me from high school, but only know me from high school.
Right.
And then some people may know me from college that only know me from college. You know what I'm saying? Or know me, some people I grew up with in my hood know me from there. So it's different Aussies. You can't really compare the 18-year-old, 19, 20-year-old guy to the guy that's in front of you now.
So I'm going back now. My question is, the 20-year-old you, are you fucking a 43-year-old?
Absolutely. Especially for the bag.
But we had a conversation, and you said, I said you not messing with no old ass ladies.
That's right now, because I was thinking
right now.
I was thinking now, not when I was 20. Like when I'm 20, bro, I was broke. You know what I'm saying? I was selling dope.
Oh, wait a minute. We gotta bleep that out. We
don't. It's not allegedly. It's not allegedly. I was for the bag to have like a legal bag come in, like a real bag, and you ain't really got to do nothing but fuck. At 20, ooh, you ain't got to take no pills or nothing like that. No, you knocking shit down at 20, bro. Think about it.
You ain't got to take. I know, because you real. Wait a minute, time out. You got to take no pills.
Yeah, you ain't got to take no pills.
No blue chews.
You ain't got to take no chews, man. You ain't got to take no chew. You ain't got no Roman or whatever the fuck they got out there. Whatever it is, you ain't got to take it, man. You knocking them down. You in your bag. You in your sex bag at 20.
Yeah, you are. And and with it being an older woman like that,
you knocking that
and you know
down, and she ain't getting piped right by her husband. You the man.
Do you ever feel like? Do you ever feel like, man, like, bro, I'm getting older, and I get a lady and stuff, and then it's not going the way I need to go in the bedroom. And
Oh,
then,
I don't even fuck all like that like I used to. I mean, I don't know if that's what you're getting to.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I don't,
Like you don't. It's like it's not the urge or nothing. It's just you just don't do it. Like you be having the urge. Like you be wanting. You know what I mean? But it don't, like how you were when you was 20.
Nah, it's not the same.
Because when you was 20,
It went down. It went down like 3, 4, 5 times in the date. You know what I'm saying? Now, boy, you better be lucky if you get it twice. You know what I'm saying? Call my ex. Where's she at? Call her right now. You can ask her. She'll tell you. She'll tell you.
hey, so
Some days is quicker than others too. That's another story. It's another story.
So look, it's the 1 minute warning of this right here. I think we answered the question.
Yeah.
Relatively, right? We
did.
But what I want to say before the quarter ends is, at this age, how far are you going up?
I probably can't go up probably more than 5 years. 5. Depending though, man. I be seeing some sexy 55-year-old joints.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that would kind of only be just kind of like for sex. I'm not sure though. Cause it's certain things I like. At the age that I am now, I typically like younger women.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really like older women. Really.
Okay.
You know, to be totally honest. Now, would I mess with one? Yeah, because I have. Like the oldest woman that I messed with at the age that I am now, she was 5 years older than I was.
Mm. And that's it. 5.
Yeah, just 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 40 at the time. She was 45. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think we ended that quarter. On the bound.
Man, that was 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Sheesh.
I think you did a phenomenal job, and I'll award you that quarter.
You give me that quarter?
Yeah.
I think I dominated that quarter.
I think you did.
I think I did.
And it's okay. Pause. You ain't dominate me though.
Nah, I didn't.
Commercial.
I did.
Here's where you can insert your podcast or anything that you're doing. You know, anything that you are doing. All right, we back from commercial break, and it is now the second quarter, buddy. Hey yo,
what we got?
Man, throw this quarter up. Let me throw this quarter up. Man, throw this quarter up. So look, check it out. NA deals, NIL. I said NA. NIL deals help or hurt the college program.
You asking me?
Yeah.
Fuck the college program.
Why? Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, fuck the program. Because it's all about money. Anyway, you know.
So if you had a son and he was going to Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
And he had the chance to go between Florida, Gators, Florida State,
Mhm.
Georgia,
Mhm.
right? Are you and they're offering them 500,000
Mhm.
a mil, 2
Mhm.
point mil.
Yeah.
2 point mil is at Florida, the Gators.
Okay.
I'm saying it wrong. Not Florida, Alabama.
Don't
'Cause
matter. Wherever the bag is.
Wherever the bag is.
Wherever the bag is, that's what we're going. To the highest bidder. Absolutely.
Got you. Now, are you letting him go to the league? Like, are you letting him go to the league after his second year, depending on how well he does?
If he's good enough to get in, absolutely. I don't care. You know what? I'm not a person who cares about like, people have to graduate. No, that's not what my son is there for. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that fake shit that people be talking about. Oh, they need to graduate. No, they don't. They don't. Because that's not what I groomed my son to do. I don't care nothing about. That college shit is kind of fake anyway. Like you go, you get a college degree, but you're an athlete. Mm-hmm. Then what are you really majoring in? You know what I mean? Liberal arts. Like get the fuck out of here. You're not gonna get a job anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Like, yeah. You know, so it kind of defeats the purpose. But now it's cool to where it's cool because now, like, even if you don't make the league, you can still get a bag.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because just because you're a good college player, that doesn't mean that you'll be a great pro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit just may not happen for you. But at least maybe you can make, a couple mil off of it. And then if you get to the league, get drafted, you get another check. And then maybe the shit don't work out for you, but, you up.
Yeah, but here's my thing, how I feel like it hurts, though. Because let's say you do get the bag, and then now you're on a team where another person is playing and balling out as well at your position,
Mm-hmm.
and they choose him over you, and your skill set, even though you went there and they know your skill set, but they're not doing. You know how like the Bears basically ruined Justin Fields because they didn't. First of all, they didn't put the pieces around, but they didn't even play to his skill set.
Right.
And so imagine him going to a college, that didn't do that, and then now they got a player that's what's the Bengals quarterback?
Burrow. Mm-hmm.
They're two different quarterbacks. So now they see him and they placate to him. Now he got the bag, but his whole goal was to get to the league at the end of the day. So now you get the transfer.
Yeah, so you transfer. But jump your ass in the portal.
Yeah, but here now you transfer, and this is where the frustration comes from me because you were there for this. How I had a 10-semester rule.
Mm-hmm.
The 10-semester rule screwed me because, I'm going to these JUCO schools to get my grades up, or it wasn't even JUCO. I mean, Brighton and Stratton. You know what I'm saying? It was Brighton and Stratton. But what I'm saying is, I went there because I'm like, this is going to elevate my career as far as my grades so that I can transfer to Buff State.
Yeah.
So I got the 3.5s. I'm saying, yo, when I transfer, you taking some of my credits. You're not taking all of them.
Right.
So that means but you're counting the semesters. And that's where it ruins people because you get over there. Now, you done played 2 seasons. I played 2 seasons. They say I played. So I was there for 2 semesters. So say I played played there. So that's 1 year.
Right.
So that's two semesters. So then I transfer over. I got the transfer in the fall. So that's a semester. And then because you want to graduate early. For us, for us, it's different for them now. But what I'm saying is I'm bringing them I'm bringing us into their world. Yeah, I'm still making money.
Yeah, but it's different though. You can't even really compare the two because even after that, it's like, so what? Like, you got the bag. You know what I'm saying?
But I still want to finish my year out so that I can get my draft stock up. I would have became an unrestricted free agent. An undrafted player having to try out, and I was good.
Right, but I've seen people who had mediocre seasons and just had great workouts who made the league. You know what I'm saying?
Who? Corey Graham?
No, Corey balled.
But yeah, who did he play for?
New Hampshire or something like that.
He played for New Hampshire?
Something like that. Maine, something like that. Yeah.
But okay, but he got
Corey balled the fuck out though.
But he got drafted?
I'm not.
I don't think he got drafted.
I don't know. I will have to look that up.
You got to look it up.
I don't know.
I have to fact check that.
I'm not sure. But I wasn't really talking about Corey per se. I was just talking about it's people who went to bigger schools, who went to schools who didn't really have great seasons, who had tryouts, who got drafted. There are players like that. Now, whether you go in the 3rd or 4th round, then that's different. But we just talking about getting drafted. Right. Getting drafted is totally different. Once again, it's all about the bag. So some of that shit don't really matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. To where just because you're a 1st-round pick, you may get paid, but if you're not shit, you're not shit.
This is it.
Yeah, this is it. So a person that's in the 3rd that might have fell to the 3rd or 4th round, or maybe even the 5th round. As long as you ball, you eventually get to the bag. It's all about getting to the bag eventually. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I'm a transition back to our day before the NIL.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should retroactive pay some of these college players.
Hell no.
And my thing is, you sit there and you try to make sure your grades are right. You try to go to work like I was doing, going to work and going to school, taking care of a kid. You know, I'm paying. Now I got these student loans. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm balling. And then it get to my senior year in football. That it's legit my senior year in football,
Mm-hmm.
and I caught up to where I'm going to graduate.
Right.
But you come to me in August before camp. You remember that?
Right.
Rolly was working the hell out of me.
Right.
Like he put I always commend him for this because he put his time aside, whatever he was doing, to come make sure I had to drink the water, you know, the gallon and work out. I had to do all of this stuff to get down to 225 pounds at that time. You know, that was significant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For me.
Yeah.
And so for me to put that dedication and that work and I've been on that team where the team wasn't good. I mean, players were good individually, but
Right.
I felt like this was going to be the year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I would have got drafted to the NFL, but I felt like the way I played I was on JV.
Mm-hmm.
The way I played on the JV and versus the way I played in the couple games that I played that we had at home, and we was getting our tails kicked. I felt like I come back next year, 25 pounds lighter, faster, understand the defensive playbook.
Mm-hmm.
It's over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was switching from the will linebacker to the strong safety spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So for me, you know, I feel like I didn't get that opportunity, and I feel like is a lot of people out there that's like that didn't and should get paid for it.
No, especially not on that level.
Well, because it's D3.
No, it's D3. Nobody cares about D3.
But hold on. You can't say that because that big ass tight end we had got the tryout for Minnesota. Nah, I get it. His dad was the Ted.
what?
Ted, which,
Right.
but
And then
the Jets got
cat.
for the Jets. He played for the Jets, left tackle.
It was another cat who played on the line at Buff State that had like a Giants tryout.
Are you talking about Lattimore?
Yeah, I think he had to try.
You know that motherfucker. He was definitely on roids, man.
Yeah,
come on, man.
But I mean, going to the league on the D3 level is difficult. It's difficult, But
give me the opportunity.
And that's what I say about bigger schools. Like you can go to a bigger program and not really get as much shine, but being that you went to an Alabama or you went to a Florida, and just because your numbers aren't through the roof, they'll give you a shot because of the program. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's giving nobody no shot from fucking Buff State. You know what I mean? Like you gotta run shit.
I felt I was gonna run shit. Oh,
huh?
I did, in my heart. I'm only speaking. I'm not trying to brag. I really keep it because it's the best secret.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I rock Yeezys.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is I felt like that year because I seen how good I was above the talent that was there.
Mm-hmm.
I just wasn't getting it because of certain quote unquote like favoritism.
Right.
But it was gonna be mine now.
Okay.
So you can't deny me. So when I was getting put in on the second team and I'm coming in, I'm smacking cats.
Mm-hmm.
I got running backs coming to roll you like I can't feel my
What's your numbers look like though? Senior year.
My senior year, as far as I didn't play.
Oh, you ain't played none of.
They remember because they said it was a 10 semester rule.
Oh yeah.
My junior year playing on the JV, they didn't track stats.
Got you.
I had a little flunky doing it.
Gotcha.
Well, I shouldn't say it like that, but they didn't. I had a little guy, and I averaged 6.5 tackles a game, and I had 4 sacks and 1 forced fumble.
So and you feel like those players
but,
should get regularly active.
Hold on. No. I'm feeling like the players that got the got cut off at 10 semesters and didn't get a chance to play, and they got and they were their thing was football.
No.
All right.
Y'all niggas get y'all job to figure it out, man. Y'all niggas ain't getting no checks from nobody, man.
They
Get out of here with that. they ain't paying y'all, man.
It's like that.
Yeah, not at Buff State, they not, bro.
Well, no, I ain't saying. I'm saying NCAA.
NCAA, shit? Nah.
I may be crying wolf.
Nah.
But damn, it's 44 seconds. Ooh, this quarter went by.
Yeah,
I killed this quarter.
You did.
I cut up.
You did.
It's a tie right now.
I guess
my last statement for this last thing is before we go to halftime is this. If your son gets the opportunity to play and then they cut him off of the 10th semester rule, now you just gonna just let it be? He got $500,000 and that's just it. That's just what we're gonna do. You've been working your whole life to get him in the league.
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there. If he's good enough, they'll find you. All you need is a workout. That's all you need. If you're that good, they'll find you.
Halftime. Again, you can find your opportunity to put your logo here. And if you put it there, you should be able to sponsor us as well. Nice little opportunity for you as we're at halftime. And we're back. Welcome to Four Quarters Podcast. This is the third quarter. It is tied after the first two quarters here.
It's tied?
It's tied.
Okay.
I think I won that quarter, buddy.
I think you did.
But we're about to get into something real interesting. Before we do, we want to give a nice little shout out to OJ. I don't mean it in that disrespect. Oh, my bad. I mean it as in like pay homage to him. Also pay homage to the fact, like he was a very good football player. I'm just talking football sports. I'm not, whatever happened with him with that situation, which I want to touch on a little bit. Just want to, say rest in peace, And I had did a song off my album that you
yeah, that I really don't like.
but I'm gonna play it.
Oh man.
And this is Alex Anani, The Juice.
That song is terrible. I only like the beat because it's from Juice.
Yeah.
I know.
But he flipped it the entendres with the...
Man, this shit is terrible.
Why you don't like this?
Because it's terrible.
Are you one friend that tell the truth besides Casso?
Yeah.
Casso produced it. Yeah. He produced the beat.
I ain't saying that shit about the beat. I like the beat. The beat is from Juice. I'm talking about the lyrics.
But before I base jump off the steeple, I script the illest evil on the easel, bringing fire to cathedrals.
What?
Manslaughter harder like all men with daughters.
Come on.
Asking for the feature, but I cannot foster, cause I'm the rhymist. Caught up in the sickest sciences, providing all the blessings for your sinuses. Mentally, I'm bringing what's essentially, but eventually the meant to me. Tempted to go.
Yo, man, how long this gonna stay on?
Gradually,
Yeah, please cut that.
But hey, listen, I do got something that has to do with
Shout out to Casso.
Shout out to Casso. This is fascinating. So I want people to hear this before we get into our sports. And I'm gonna start the clock on it now. Bam. So here we go. This is something from a lady that says,
say the weird thing. People are desperately seeking realness.
OJ didn't kill Nicole. His oldest son, Jason, did. Jason is now 53 years old. At the time of Nicole's death, he would have been 23. Jason went into the Army, and when he got out, he was working as a sous chef. The night that Nicole died, he literally had an entire set of knives on him. That night, he never clocked out of work. In fact, they didn't even know where he went. His time was later written in. That night, he was supposed to cook for Nicole and her family, but at the last minute, Nicole changed her mind, and this enraged Jason. Why?
no, I'm stopping it.
Nigga got mad and killed people because he couldn't make no steaks. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. That shit don't make no sense to me. He's all of a sudden just went crazy on 2 people because
Well, she didn't finish.
he couldn't. I mean, that was the reason. She didn't have to finish. She said, "Nigga, he went crazy because it enraged him because she didn't want him to cook no more." She's like, "Fuck it, we just gonna get some pizza."
Yeah, I didn't let it finish. And the reason why is because we on borrowed time.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Gotcha.
Because we got to get to what we got to get to. But
Yeah.
I only wanted to say, let's throw that in people's heads for a minute.
Okay.
We'll come back to that at a later time because I think it's very interesting that this wasn't brought up. I'm gonna send it to you so you can see it, but we're gonna actually talk about it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I just wanted to bring it up because it's anniversary. I mean, not anniversary. I mean, he passed away.
Right,
But
right.
we'll when we get to documentaries,
Yeah.
we'll talk about the OJ doc. You know what I'm saying? So
That OJ doc is on Netflix, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I wanted to watch that actually.
So third quarter, man. Disc records. Top 5 disc records. Let's go. Top 5 disc records.
You go.
No, you go.
Top 5 off the top of my head.
Top 5 off the top of your head.
We're gonna go Ether in no particular order. It's just I'm trying to go up the top of the head.
Okay.
So I'm going Ether.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going No Vaseline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Takeover.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Hit 'Em Up,
Okay, that's 4.
and I'm going Bitching You.
But
Common. The Bitching You. Either that.
I'm looking at you like this, like, dog.
The bit. It was alright. That.
Bro,
I'm trying to think.
if we was playing their music on this thing, I would play that. That is so corny.
I'm trying to think of another one.
You're saying the Adi Don is not better than that?
No, Common was nice, kid. Common was nice. You're tripping.
I'm gonna go and listen.
That Common was nice. Yeah.
OZ.
Okay, maybe the Bitching You was not number 5.
Yeah.
It's not top 5. I'm biased though, because you know my 5th one was has always been KRS-One. The Bridge Is Over.
So why you didn't say that? I would have
I
took
don't
that.
know.
I would have took KRS-One over the Common is a conscious rapper.
Still though, the Bitching You was alright. It wasn't bad. It's not top 5.
Thank you.
No, it's not top 5.
You already started out losing this quarter. And we're not. I'm on a 10-0 run, buddy.
I'm gonna stick. See, because it's so many. Like it's a lot of other ones that people don't give credit to. You know what I'm saying?
I know there's a lot of other ones
Like
that you would get
Kicking
credit.
the Door
Like
was
Tim Dog was nice with it.
Tim Dog was a decent joint.
Yeah, but that ain't top 5.
No, it's not top 5. Kicking the Door.
Kicking the door, waving the 4-4, all these. Man, that's almost like Nas with Last Real Nigga Alive. That's all Kicking the Door is to me. That ain't right. So you that's your top 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick
sticking
with
with it.
KRS-One. The Bridge Is Over is my 5th.
Okay, we're gonna poll this. So run it down one more time.
Run it down. Ether.
Mm-hmm.
Hit 'Em Up.
Mm-hmm.
No Vaseline.
Mm-hmm.
The Takeover.
Mm-hmm.
And The Bridge Is Over.
Okay. So I got Hit 'Em Up,
Mm-hmm.
Ether,
Mm-hmm.
Story of Adidon.
Oh yeah, I forgot you like that shit. I forgot that was in your top.
That shit is crazy, bro.
That shit was,
What?
that shit was okay.
Yo, I got back to back. Back to back.
That shit was terrible.
We going back. Yo,
Okay. I mean, I can't shit on your 5.
that was dope.
I guess.
And I got MC Shan.
How you got that? You ain't got the bridge. That's crazy.
I got that over the bridges over.
You crazy.
I got that over the bridges over. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. I mean, because I said this and I don't want to. I don't want to. Let me say mine again. Hit 'Em Up. Ether.
Right.
Story of Adidon. What was the other one?
You said back to back.
Back to back, and then Hove Takeover. I can't do that to Hove. You know how bad I felt about him saying leaving condoms on the baby seat, and that was disrespectful. I gotta give it to him.
Nah, that's your 5.
That's a 5. We're gonna poll that.
We'll poll it.
Yo, listen.
We'll poll it.
I'm pretty sure I'm on a 15-0 run right now. I'm pretty sure I'm dunking. I'm smacking glass. I'm talking stuff running to the. Yeah,
I mean, depending because a lot of people like Drake, so
Oh, all right.
People are biased. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? A Drake fan to tell you that back to back was one of the greatest shits ever.
I ain't say. Well, no.
I'm just saying a Drake fan to tell you that. That's all. I'm just like a J. Cole and a Drake. J. Cole and Drake fans are probably the worst fans to me ever.
So we're gonna get right.
Because no matter what they do or don't do, people just fucking go crazy over the shit that they do. That should be kind of like borderline kind of weird, especially the J. Cole shit. J. Cole will say a line and everybody's like, ooh. It's like, yo, that shit wasn't that deep, bro. Like, it wasn't like that. Same with Drake, though. It's basically the same shit,
So this is Drake with his response. See, I can't play the music. So
well, don't play the music. Everybody heard that whack shit.
So
everybody heard that.
So you think it's whack?
Yeah. You know what? I think that the not the problem, but I think the thing is it's kind of weird for like those people to make diss songs.
Those people? What do you mean those people? You sound like white people.
Well,
like you sound like those people over there.
Well, like J. Cole was like, he's not an aggressive rapper. You know what I'm saying? So his diss song is not gonna be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying?
I
Drake too is like it's sort of like a thing of like what did y'all expect? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all expected him to be like,
So for me,
I fucked your bitch. You know what I'm saying?
So for me, well, he says that by singing it.
Yeah, but he'll say it a different way. You know what I'm saying? I laid down with her. Them niggas is mildly aggressive, bro. They ain't really like in your face. You know what I'm saying? So it's like those old diss songs. You felt like if a nigga saw a motherfucker in the street, you know what I mean?
Right.
Something may happen. You know what I mean? Like when Beans went at Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When Hove went at Jay, like that was a little,
Right.
50 Cent, Ja Rule. You know what I mean?
Right.
That
was a different that was a different era at that time, and I think a lot of the kids, and I say kids, I hate to do it like that because they're 34-year-olds and 33-year-olds that love these particular rappers, and they think that they're the greatest, they're better than Nas and Jay-Z, and I'm thinking to themselves like everybody has their era. Which,
yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got to respect that.
And I respect it, but when Chris Brown made a dope diss record. He's a singer,
and his shit was better than they shit.
All of theirs,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, but he wasn't really. Oh no, he came with it. I thought his shit was better than anything that they came with.
You think it's better than Kendrick Lamar's?
Kendrick Lamar's shit wasn't really like a diss song. No one, it wasn't his song.
Cool, we both agree that it's not a diss song.
It's not really a diss song.
It's
getting
just like
the
a
party
light
jab. Yeah.
So Drake came with. You know what I do hate about this whole thing is that we can't tell the difference between the AI. Because Drake came back with another diss record, but he got Tupac and Snoop.
I mean, we know
AI.
Tupac is dead.
So what do you
so we
do?
know that's AI. Okay. I mean, I understand. I mean, that's your boy. Why
you gotta say it like that?
Because y'all like him.
I do like him.
Okay, so that's your guy.
But
then.
I don't like the antics that he do.
That's your guy.
And we're gonna get into that.
No.
Like the antics. The reason why a lot of people started to fall off on Jay was because they started to feel like he wasn't. He felt like he was untouchable. Like he wasn't them no more. And I feel like Drake did that with that.
He was.
But no.
Yeah.
See, why?
No, he was.
Why do you say that?
Because lyrically, he's above.
We weren't talking about lyrics, bro. We talking about like deals. You get any deals. So Drake got that deal for $500 million.
Right.
You know what? Let's let this guy talk about it. My it's on Twitter. Hold on. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like I like the music that some of the music that Drake puts out. I told you that I'm not biased about that.
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
know
not. You never. And there's a lot of
You a fan?
You know what's so crazy? The people the fellas in the group chat think that I don't like Drake. They don't know me. They don't know that I'll pump some Drake before I pump some of these other people. You like Ye. I think Ye is okay.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's a bad artist. I think he has out of all of the artists since Jay and Nas, I think he has the best album ever. That Dark Twisted Fantasy. I think that
he got more classics than Drake.
Classic albums.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, we agree in that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So if he got more classic albums than Drake, you don't think he's better than Drake? That's crazy to me. That's like saying that's crazy to me.
You kicking my? You trying to make a comeback?
You telling me about some guy that has decent songs on records?
But I think he
has a lot of mainstream songs.
Yeah,
he has a lot.
I think that's why I pick Kendrick. That's why I pick Kendrick over Drake, because Kendrick's albums. I'm an album person.
Right.
Like if I get on the road and ride out, I want to hear the album.
Right.
I don't want to hear your playlist.
Me too. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear popular songs that come on the radio, and then you tell me how great you are. If you got a whack ass album, so out of those 15 songs, if you tell me that 5 were popular, 6 were popular, and they did X amount of numbers, to me it's like, shit.
We might have to go into OT.
We might have to, because I know a couple of records that were great records.
We gotta stop.
That didn't sell.
We gotta stop. We going to OT. This is we ending this third quarter, going into the fourth, but we definitely got to go to OT with that, because I need to bring this back up.
Okay, so we
in the fourth.
All right. What's next?
Hold on. I just forgot to put your mans up.
That's your boy, man.
You got to put your mans up. Hey, yo, listen. If you want to get your podcast or any type of thing that you're doing, your job, or you want to promote your job, you want to promote something, you want to put something here, and you want to sponsor us, hey, go ahead and put us right here. This podcast is coming. It's called Tough Cookies. Tough Cookie Combos. I said Tough Cookies.
Tough Cookie Combos.
So, yeah, you want to get your little thing there, we will put it there for you. All right, so.
What's next?
Man. Breeze by that real quick. Fourth quarter. Your man, Dr. Umar. I'm just going to start it off. Man, with him, man. This your guy. I mean, it's my guy too, but.
I fuck with Dr. Umar.
Where did I put it? Oh, there it is.
Something on the side too, because if this don't work out,
here we go.
We like to keep something on the side too, because if this don't work out, I need something else to fall out on. Well, guess what? If you got something on the side, there's no way you can be fully committed to this. Now, let me tie trauma back into this. How can you fully love if you're too afraid to get hurt?
Right.
And if you can't fully love because you're too afraid to get hurt, you have no business dating in the first place. Because what you might mistake for love is nothing more than a psychologically unhealthy attachment or addiction for someone else's presence in your life to validate you. Right now, we got an epidemic of black men killing their women. That wasn't love. You couldn't kill somebody you loved. You know what was going on? He was addicted to her presence in his life. His illness cannot exist without her presence in his life. And because he can no longer have her presence in his life, he's going to take her life. That's not love. That's psychopathology and addiction.
And so I say that a lot of men now are becoming more addicted to being in a relationship or being with somebody than the relationship and loving on them. And saying, I'm going to love you enough that if you say you don't want to be with me anymore, and I'm going to love you enough to let you go and do what you got to do. And if it's real, it's going to come back. And I think that.
I guess.
What you guess?
Once you leave, man. I don't give a fuck about all that. Once you open the cage and the bird come back. Come on, man. What all that corny shit, man. Once you leave, man. Once you gone, you gone. If you can't sit back and think that, if you think it's okay to leave somebody, I'm not accepting that, bro. This is not something I'm accepting. I just broke up with my old lady, so if my lady ever come back 6 months from now,
you're bringing it back.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because why didn't you take that time to realize how we were rocking anyway? Like, you needed a break to do what? Date other guys to see if, like, I don't know, man. You already use goods anyway.
Whoa, hey, we're gonna pause that.
What?
I'm
saying everybody use goods. You know,
you consider yourself used goods?
Absolutely. I ain't fresh out the pack.
This goes to the conversation about
It's not fresh out the pack. You know, you got kids. If you're a woman, you got kids. You've been divorced. You all of that. You use goods. Like, you ain't no virgin. You ain't no new.
Sometimes
nothing. You new to the person that you with, but you not know.
But sometimes the used goods be good.
The used goods do be good, but you know, it's a lot of used good cars out there, ain't it, man?
A car.
You know what I mean? You get one that run real good. You know what I'm saying? Then you might get a lemon. You know what I mean? Kind of depends on what it is. But go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I was just talking.
No,
about
so
that coming back shit.
So, yeah, you trying to come back? Like,
nah, I ain't trying to come back.
It's a couple threes. I felt Steph Curry in that. So no, all right. All jokes aside, so what he was saying seems to be that a lot of the women. I mean, excuse me, the men. Speaking of men, that when they go and they get into that stage of not letting the woman go, not letting the woman go, like, you know what I'm saying, they saying it's over. And they get into that obsession stage. And then they don't see, like, yo, look, this is good for the both of y'all. You know what I mean? Especially if this person is checked out.
Right.
Like, what are you going to get of this person saying, all right, I'll be with you, you know, because you don't want me to go. Now, they miserable, and you're trying to figure out how to make them make it right. And it's not happening. And so, you know, Dr. Umar, when he was explaining that, I thought that was good. He had some other points. I want to ask you, though, and this is what I took from that podcast. They're not paying us, so I don't want to tell what the podcast is. So, but he did say that Dr. Moore said he would not have sex with a woman that didn't have sex, had sex with a non-African man. I asked you, so you're not gonna have sex with this 25-year-old that you out here dating now because she had sex with a Caucasian man?
I mean, that's what he said.
That's what I'm asking you, but would you not do that because of that?
Oh no, I don't. We don't have the same beliefs. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about all that.
But you like him, but we don't have the same beliefs.
Yeah, we don't have the same. I mean, not when it comes to that.
Okay. I think he is a little bit extreme with that.
I don't think so. I think he's saying that he doesn't want to connect sexually with somebody of a different race, which is okay, because through sex can come babies.
Mm-hmm.
So if you believe in keeping a culture strong, then you wouldn't have sex with someone else of a different culture.
Right. But he's even saying it, going as far as to saying, like, yo, like, if this black woman had sex with a Caucasian man,
right,
he's not even on.
Because he's talking about, he believes in soul ties.
Soul ties. He did say that. He spoke about that.
Right. Once you have sex with somebody else, you're connected forever.
You're connected forever.
Right.
Okay.
So so I get it. I mean, see, the thing is, if you stand on something, you got to stand on it completely. You know what I'm saying? You can't half-ass with shit. And I think he stands on what he really believes in.
Would you say, like, if a woman told you, hey, I want to go back to my ex, you know, like, I'm leaving you, I want to go back to my ex.
Right.
Would you think that she ever loved you if she wanted to go back to her ex? Because he talked about that in there.
I feel like, I feel like people use the word love loosely anyway.
Explain. Oh, go ahead.
I think people just like I feel like, you know what? And this is like not even. This is how I honestly feel. I feel like people do get attached to people and they like certain things about them, but I don't know if people fully love people until like certain things like happen. You know, because I view love as being unconditional.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you tell me that you love me, no matter what happens, you'll always be by my side.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like the way like a parent may love their child. You know what I mean? Like I can kill everybody in this motherfucking room. You know what I'm saying? Once I go to jail, my mother is still right and come visit me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until she dies, sort of thing. So that love, that amount of love, I don't know if people actually have that for other people. I'm not saying that love doesn't exist. I'm just saying I don't think a lot of people have that unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? I think people just like people sometimes. You know what I mean? And you kind of become like infatuated with people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not like really love.
He said that, but with him saying that, he was saying that if a lady told him that, she wanted to go back to her ex, that he still loved her because he had that love, that unconditional love for her anyway, that he wanted to see her happy.
Right.
So whatever you wanted, I'm happy for you, go love.
Absolutely.
And that's the love you're talking about.
That's the love I'm talking about.
Got you.
That's the love I'm talking
about. He's out here going crazy, man. You going crazy today.
It is what it is.
I hear you. I hear you. I don't.
You feel how?
You come to me telling me you want to go back to your ex.
Mm-hmm.
I got to think about me, because I'm going to psychoanalyze and I'm going to start thinking, dang, what was all of this? Like, I'm thinking about all of the things that's been said, conversations and all the stuff that's going on. I'm starting to peep it now.
You starting to peep what?
I'm starting to go back and revisit those conversations and look how certain things are, and start saying like, yo, listen, you wasted my time.
Not really. You feel like everybody that you messed with was a waste of time?
Because we only have a certain amount of time on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
And because of what you said about the unconditional love,
mm-hmm.
there are certain, even I have wasted time with people. Like I wasted people's time. And I feel like people have wasted mine. Like, yes, absolutely.
So it took you, how long did it take you to realize that? So you just been out here wasting motherfuckers' time the whole time, bro? You been out here wasting motherfuckers' time? That's what you been doing the whole time?
No. I haven't been doing that. You know what? I'm gonna say it this way.
Yeah.
I haven't. Didn't. It wasn't doing that in a sense of knowing. But after you get knowledge, and knowledge is powerful.
Right. You realize you're wasting
so that's why I said I can't
time.
say I was actually. Oh, I'm gonna waste your time. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
But like, I was told.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta mean what you say.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people don't mean what they say.
Okay.
They just, it's what it is. I'm doing this for just like the first quarter.
Right.
Like, I'm just doing this to get a check. I'm just doing this until something else better comes along. In your mind or whatever. You know, sometimes things do come, better come along.
Right.
But so we're gonna end this quarter. We're gonna go right to the OT because this quarter's done.
The OT, we can just come back and go back to the OT from the old topic.
Well, shit, the quarter about to end.
I'm saying for the third quarter we can go back.
No, this is the fourth.
I know, but I'm saying we're gonna go back to then OT is gonna be the third quarter.
We're gonna finish the conversation.
What was the conversation? I forgot what it was.
You don't even smoke weed. It's 420.
Not anymore. I don't. This has been a whole different show if I was smoking like I used to smoke.
Oh, you had the vape.
Yeah, I had the vape. I had weed. I had all time. I had edibles. I was high as shit on them other.
When we was doing it before.
Yeah.
Say word.
I would go eat. Yeah, I would smoke and then I would eat. Absolutely. Right after I got off the work.
This boy's good.
That's why I
was
just
good,
be
I never
running it. Yeah, I was. That's why I be like, yo, hold on.
Never knew. So look, 2-minute overtime. I want to play this little thing I got here. It was about the Drake and that $500 million that he got from Universal, and how things kind of break down. Let's let this guy break it down, then we'll get right into it.
The beef between Drake and all these rappers goes a lot deeper than we thought. He might own 1% of all of them. This is crazy. Let's dive into it. So first we have to understand who works for each label. Rick Ross works for MMG, which is under Gamma. Nav, The Weeknd, and Metro work for Republic, and Kendrick works for Interscope, which is all under UMG, and then Future works for Epic, which is under Sony. Drake signed a $400 million deal with Universal. Universal Music Group happens to own Interscope, which is Kendrick's label, and it's safe to assume the rights and publishing of other artists were included in that $400 million deal, which is the biggest deal in music history since Michael Jackson signed a $250 million deal with Sony. And Michael Jackson owned the rights to the Beatles catalog, Elvis, Springsteen, the Rolling Stones, and Cher, and later bought Eminem's catalog. That was in a $250 million deal, so what did a $500 million deal get Drake? Now on to Rick Ross. It's speculated that Drake's a silent investor in his label. He even posted Meek Mill and Rick Ross's collab album, which he wasn't even a part of. Now Drake and Rick Ross's beef goes all the way back to CLB. I'll let you pause it so you can make sense of the lyrics. And Drake's diss track might actually be referring to the fact that he owns 50% of Kendrick's catalog, and he was dissing a bunch of rappers he now owns on his last project, For All the Dogs. I'll let you pause it again. Now everything makes so much more sense. No way that they'd be beefing with Drake over some girls. They hate this dude because they literally work for him. Drake could retire right now and still make money every time these rappers made new music. Drake is on a whole nother level of money and power, and this is hilarious. The real reason Kendrick Lamar hasn't dropped the response is because Drake will make money off of it. The beef between Drake and all these rappers.
What you thinking?
About what?
That whole situation where this guy now owns where 50%, and he also owns the rights to whatever Kendrick was going to drop. So that's why he's, one, trolling him. Two, it's almost like the Michael Jackson and Eminem thing. You diss me and I own your catalog. That's where I got to where I'm like, I'm not saying that. First of all, I'm asking you, would you go to that type of power? Sure. If you had that type of power, would you be like Thanos and just like, yo, I'm gonna snap my fingers and just go ahead and do that?
I probably don't know, man. Like I doubt it.
And I think that's where I'm at with it. I think a lot of people. That's why the rappers. I didn't think that it was over a female. I really didn't. That not for a person like Future. You know what I'm saying? In the realm was how they running.
Yeah, but that deal is new though. They always been talking shit, and they always kind of been subliminal. So that deal is new. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he always had control of Kendrick shit and this and that and that and this. You know what I mean? But that deal is new.
But over the time, but that's why Rick Ross was going in, how hard he was going in with the lyrics that he was saying to him. Don't matter.
It don't matter.
I think it matters in the grand scheme of things for some of these artists, bro.
I don't think it matters at all.
All right.
I don't think it matters at all.
But I think we cut to the chase on that.
Yeah.
I think I won this.
I guess if you say so.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess we don't have nobody to.
We'll get somebody. I think we got somebody, but you know.
Who we talking about?
In the audience.
Who we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Like there.
I thought we was talking about LaDonna.
No, we're not talking about
okay.
that. See, yo, you are a whole mess.
Hey,
you
man.
are a whole mess.
I thought we was talking about LaDonna. I thought we went back to LaDonna.
I know we did. Hey, yo, listen.
What up, Al Boogie?
Hey, so we're going to go ahead and end this. Shout out to the sponsors. Culture Visions Podcast has sponsored this podcast along with the, let's see right here, Tough Cookie Combos. So let's tune in next week. See you next week.